Hello, this is our clip with Nikolai about calculating, and we'll first give you a little example of how Nick calculates, and then I'm going to explain something and then he will calculate a little bit more. Nicky, try 5 plus 4.
5 plus 4 is 1 plus 1. 9.
Very good. Now try 6 plus 6.
11.
Almost.
12.
Very good. Now let me tell people a little story and then you get to calculate a little bit more, yeah? So Nikolai is 5.5 years old and he's in year 1. And when he learned to calculate, he found it quite exciting. He really enjoyed it. So we did a few exercises. Then about a week later, when we hadn't done any exercises, he had forgotten how to do it. And we asked him a few examples and he didn't know what it was. And then Leon started asking him and started sort of laughing a little bit, but not much, because Leon is actually a very nice boy, but just a little bit. And suddenly Nick couldn't even remember anymore how one calculates 1 plus 1, because he was getting so nervous and anxious and was thinking, oh, I don't remember anymore at all how to do it. And the more Leon was laughing, the more he had no idea how to do it. So we had to start again very, very slowly, with just also calculating with a few things like fingers, or how many chocolates do I need to buy. Let's do a little one, Nikolai. How many chocolates do I need to buy so that everybody gets 2, every boy in our family? How many chocolates do I need to buy?
I get 2, Leon gets 2, and Luca gets 2.
And how many is that altogether?
6.
Very good. And so I realized what I had suspected all along, because when I was younger, I always liked mathematics, but there were lots of people who didn't, and I was a private tutor, and people a lot of times became better as soon as they had a chance to just sort of practice a little bit more on a one-to-one basis. And this incident with Nick was just really interesting, because I hadn't experienced before to what extent getting a little bit nervous can have a bad impact. And I realized that this probably happens to lots of people at some point of their lives. And so it's just really important to keep in mind 2 things, basically, namely that we can really help each other a lot by being nice with each other. And also one thing that people in philosophy always find very interesting, and I will talk a little bit more about philosophy tomorrow, namely there's this thing that philosophers call wonder, when one gets really interested in something and really fascinated by something and wants to explore it more. And that's the kind of thing that one should never kill. So what could have happened that day would have been that Nikolai would have lost his wonder about calculating, but luckily he still has it. And now he often asks me in the evening when he doesn't want to go to bed, he says, Mommy, can we still just calculate like 10 more exercises? And he really likes it, and that's so good. So you can see it's not that he is faster than others, but he just really likes it. So we'll do one last example, and then we will just leave you be, and we'll see you tomorrow. Nicky, 5 plus 7.
Okay. 12.
Very good. Now let's say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. 100.